Yo, how's it going today, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about the Marsace or Marsace, or however you pronounce it, XT15 tripod. This tripod is fairly similar to the Peak Design tripod and it's made in China. It's not necessarily a knockoff since they are a little bit of a difference or improvement, whichever way you see it. Overall, it's fairly similar to the Peak Design, but I see it as a much cheaper alternative. So let's take a look at the tripod. It comes with 2 Allen screws and 1 smaller ones. Just look at how tiny this tripod is, and it can extend to 1.5 meters or 1.44 meters, my bad. It should be fairly water resistant. Let's take a look at the tripod. So you can't really open the case fully, which is kind of like a downside, I guess. Not sure why they will make it that way, because it will make it harder to fit in when you're actually in a rush or something. You're trying to get the tripod squeezed back in the case. And you can see the padding inside is actually very nice. But that's pretty much for the case. And as for the tripod, this is definitely one of the lightest tripod, if not it's definitely the most compact tripod that I've seen that goes up to 1 meter and 44 centimeters. Currently this brand, you can see that the instruction and everything like that are only Chinese. They are pretty much only in the Chinese market right now. You can kind of get some of their stuff in B&H or AliExpress and places like those, but they're not really well known in anywhere else other than in China yet. This tripod actually goes for around $200 US on Amazon.com, not .ca. So the US Amazon, you can actually get this for about $200, which is a steal if you consider that the Peak Design carbon fiber version is actually about 800 Canadian dollars, right? Which is about 600 US dollars, right? When you consider it, this is like a carbon fiber tripod for $200. It's extremely light, and it's one of these like hidden gems that no one finds out about until probably like, someone makes some content or maybe like a bigger YouTuber writes about it. I'm just gonna extend one of these legs so you can kind of see how long it goes for. And that's really the only downside about this tripod, as I can currently see right now, is that like you don't get any latches. It's just the leg. So you actually just twist the furthest leg and then you extend it fully. And you twist it. Just look at how long this is. So that's 1.3 meters right there. And we still have the center column. And you twist the last one. So everything works by just turning the last feet, which sounds a little bit unsafe. That's why I wouldn't really put anything heavy on there. So something like 2.5 kilograms is probably the maximum I would go for. But a lot of the cameras nowadays, especially mirrors, without any of the 400 to 800 millimeters telephoto lens, I don't think you're gonna reach that weight limit. So as a travel tripod, and especially when you don't need to adjust the height really precisely, like I don't really mind these twist and lock. It's pretty fast, right? I'll say it's not the safest, because sometimes let's say if I just lock it like just a little bit like that and I think I'm locked, right? Then your camera is just gonna fall. But overall, I think I can really get used to this tripod. I'll probably still prefer the physical latches like the ones on the Peak Design. For the price, I don't know. But again, this is a $200 US carbon fiber tripod. So for myself, I'm not sure if I need to go that extreme in terms of the weight savings, because this is 0.91 kilograms with the ball head. And the Peak Design carbon fiber version is about 1.3 kilograms. So I'm not sure if I need to really go for that 400 grams of savings. So right off the bat, I would definitely prefer the physical latches on the Peak Design carbon fiber version. As for the ball head, let's take a look at the ball head. So one thing I noticed, in order to use the ball head on this tripod, is it focusing? You kind of have to unlock the center column. I think that's the same with the Peak Designer. You have to unlock the center column just a little bit, you know, in order for you to use the ball head pretty much. And the ball head, same as the Peak Design, is not detachable. And the other competitor that I have in mind is the Ascend from RS, which is crazy expensive at 1.2K for a travel tripod. So you have this for $200 and the Peak Design carbon fiber version for about $600 US. And then you have the 1.2K US RS Ascend tripod. So with all these tripods, it really depends on what you're going for. If you're just really going for the extreme weight saving, I think this is like a steal. Let's get back to the ball head. You have this lock right here. It just locks the whole tripod. So right here. This for the panning. And when I lock it, I can use this to unlock the plate. So it does come with a plate. That's nice. So we also have these 1/4 threads in case you do want to attach any accessories or any weights and things like that. That's nice to have. We also have this hook if you want to add any weight underneath. And that's it for the tripod. And if you look at it, you also get 6 years of warranty. I doubt they'll warn that, especially in the States, but that's also nice to have. But this is really something that's really competitive, but no one knows about it yet. I have the X1D right here, and I'm just gonna put it on the tripod to see how it holds up. The material itself though is solid. Like some of the things come from China nowadays, you'll be surprised at how solid some of these products are. But in the same time, it's got a lot of flaws if you really dig into it. So for something like the Payload, right? The customer service definitely mentioned that the Payload is, he doesn't suggest anything above 2.5 kilograms. So let's say if you do put something over that way, I think it will be fine, but I think you're really pushing it, which I doubt you'll want to do with any tripod, because every tripod, there's not a single tripod that fits every scenario. Same as your camera bags, right? There's not a single camera bag that will fit every single scenario. It seems like it is perfect for something like the X1D or just any mirrorless cameras in general. It doesn't feel too front heavy since the ball head weighs nothing at all. It feels pretty nice in the hand. If I just hold it like this, it doesn't feel like I'm gonna break anything. Or if I'm holding it like something like this. So, okay, I see what these rubber feet are for. It's to protect the ball head from banging against the metal part. Like these. We have like replacement right here. It's nice detail. So I guess they know how much these ball heads are gonna bang against the base. Nice and solid. No complaint there. And I also have this low pro, forgot whatever version, bag right here that I never attached the tripod to. So let's try to attach the tripod to this backpack to see how much space I should take. So with this bag, it might even be too short for this bag. It is actually a little bit too short for this bag. So in conclusion, this is one of those gears that no one find out about it yet. And it definitely deserves the same amount of attention as the Peak Design tripod. So the thing with Peak Design is that everything that they put out, it instantly go viral because they got such good branding and marketing. Whereas smaller brands like these, they really don't get any recognition. And if you're in the States or if you find it on AliExpress, for 200 bucks, man, like you really can't go wrong with something like that. And for something like this, it's very stable. Let's say if you're going on like a urban trip or something like that, you don't need like a massive tripod. You wouldn't want to bring one. There's an argument of why bring a tripod if it's not stable, but so do you want a tripod that's not as stable but you're gonna definitely bring, or do you want a tripod that's really stable but you're just gonna keep it at home? So that's a first world problem to figure out, and definitely check out this tripod. I haven't seen something quite like it, to be honest. For $200, it's almost the same price as some of the no-name Chinese brands that makes the just very cheap aluminum tripod. But instead you get this very versatile, compact travel tripod. And I think a lot more people is gonna find out about this tripod, to be honest. So that's it for the quick unboxing, and just try it out a little bit. And I'll catch you in another video. Thanks, bye.